Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Been a minute, I know. It's been a hectic here lately. Mom, trying back home, doing better. The John Deere 5105 is gone. I sold it. Like I said, trying to have no diesel fumes around here except for maybe the neighbor's tractors. But those are far enough away that shouldn't bother Mom too much. But I did replace the John Deere, but problem is it doesn't have a loader, so I'm still looking for loaders for the Alistromers and the other tractor. Y'all be seeing it here shortly. Right now we're going to move the old white truck. I can put some garbage in it where we can burn it after it rains today. Here where I live, you can either have your garbage picked up or burn it. That's still an option here. But if I burn it, I wait till it rains. But right now I don't really want another garbage bill, and garbage can to go all the way to the end of the driveway for them to even pick it up. Let's see if we can get this to run, start up. We've been sitting here for almost 3 weeks, maybe a little bit longer. Oh. Somewhere we'll be doing something about that. Probably come spring. Got some ideas on that. Oh, let's hop in here. Oh, man. If you look really close, you can almost see what I got over there in the center part of the driveway. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. You gotta do that. Now let's see if she'll start. Turn that off before that radio gets too loud and I get demonetized in this video. I don't want that. Well, that's the best she's started in a long time. My goodness. Still about a half a tank of gas in her. I forget how much gas is in it. Well, I can hear that fuel pump humming though. That's what the other truck's fuel pump was doing before I had it replaced just recently. After it got warm enough, you can hear it humming. This one you hear humming and not warmed up. Yeah, I work on this truck again. Get it back to where I can use it some again. I wish it had the 454 in it though. I'd have had that 10 to 12,000 pound towing capacity. And that's only rated about 9. If anyone out there's got a, let me face y'all this way, warm up a little bit. If anyone out there that's in West Tennessee has an old Chevrolet that's got a 454 in it, and it's a reasonable price, I might come and look at it. But it's got to be at least an automatic, because my mom and neither my mom or I can run a stick anymore. Mine, because it's just a bad knee period. Hers is just, her legs won't let her do it on a manual anymore. Now the tractors, I don't mind having the manual in, because you don't technically shift them that much, so I don't mind them having the manual transmission. But in a truck like this, I don't want manual. Nothing wrong with it. It's just, you know, I know I got that Chevrolet dump truck I keep going back and forth about, but it's only got a 350 in it. But I know, because it's an older model Chevrolet, I could probably put a 454 in it and it worked, which I might do that in the front anyways, because it's got a dump bed on it. If I haul firewood or small logs on it, that'd be good for towing capacity of that 454. That might be what I do. I just gotta get done with that truck where I can get it over here. I haven't paid for the truck yet. I want to make sure it moves into its own power before I do. And right now they're busy scrapping and other things, so I'm not in a rush for it right now, because unfortunately, because I got so much competition around here, I got pretty good bit of competition. The firewood sales ain't very fast, so I'm not in a real hurry. Buy another dump truck, come in handy for gravel and topsoil and other things. But like I said, I can't do anything yard related till spring. Let's see if we can't get this thing to move. Planning on putting my dog, let my dog be in some of the videos here soon. But her being a little small, it'll be a little cold. Be cold here the next few days for her. And I don't put clothes on dog. I know they make little sweaters and all that. Y'all gonna be bouncing around for a little bit, so I apologize. Oh, because I'm holding on the tripod because it's sitting in the seat. No. Uh-oh, about to fall off. See if I can't raise her up here. We're gonna look at the back glass. Well, if you can. Yeah, right now you're looking at the parts for this truck. So that ain't gonna work. Yeah, it works. Now if I can get y'all to stay there. It's kind of a tight fit between the shed and the house there, but he couldn't really get any further over, but that's alright. It's just got so much junk on the one side of the house. I'm having more focused on the inside of the house, getting it kind of cleaned up and more organized than I have the outside. But gotta work on the outside before we can get insurance on the place again, because they won't. For some reason, they won't give us the insurance anymore because of the way the place looks. And that ain't right, I don't think. Cedar tree touching the roof. Can't go all the way back because at least not yet. Got a little speed bump now because I've got to level it out with the tractor. Whoa, mirror's gonna be close. I don't know if I could get any closer. What do y'all think? You think I could get any closer? She's revving. get off that mirror a little bit. Well, I think that there's a mower back there too. Maybe I can get back far enough. I can at least get out the door here. Can't open that door. Make sure I can get around the front. But yeah, I'm gonna call it back there. But I don't think I can get any closer. What do y'all think? Yeah. Yeah, I need to get this truck working again where I can use it on occasion. If I can find a truck, if I can get that dump truck, I might use this one for parts. I know it runs, but it still has its quirks. Like it needs a fuel tank too, because fuel tank leaks. I can smell fumes from this fuel tank all the time. There's still ice in there. I hear that well pump. Before we get to the tractor, it's trying to sprinkle rain, so I gotta make this kind of quick. This is some of the stuff that came with the tractor. Homemade 3-point pallet fork that goes on the back of the tractor. A homemade dirt scoop or pine scoop. And a big heavy box blade. This is actually heavier than the one I did have that came with the one I had that came with that 1010 I had. This is beefier. A lot heavier. I'm not sure what brand though. Can't tell you the brand on those. I'm going to just say homemade on the dirt scoop, pine scoop, and the pallet forks. But can anyone tell me? If anyone could tell me what that's supposed to say, let me know. That's what's on the side of it anyways. Keep forgetting about my speed bump there. This is gone pretty much. But yeah, I know that dirt scoop's not the best, so I'll use it for now until I can find one better. Now this, I just got out of the shop Friday. Has a new sitting unit, new fuel pump, tune up. Runs so much better, and yet it still has misfires. So I'm guessing I put the new code reader I got on it, and it's saying it's still running on lean on both banks. So I'm almost thinking maybe that fuel pressure regulator might be going bad. It's the only thing I can think of, because they put a new filter on it, like I said, new pump, new sitting unit, tune up. The only thing that's not been replaced is that regulator and injectors. But go over here to what replaced the 5105. John Deere 2010 gas. Now I know the 2010 and the 1010 weren't very popular because they all, no matter which one you had, they sometimes had their quirks. But I figured I'd go with the 2010. One reason, because it came with the equipment. But it's also a little bigger than the 1010. As you can tell, it's been mainly outside most of its life, unfortunately. And now it's trying to get a bath first of the year. Gotta replace that valve cover gasket. It leaks. Now, could someone tell me about this? Now, why is that dangling? I'm used to using them being attached to the tank themselves, but on these 2010s, I've noticed they have them down here. Now, granted, this ain't the original line or anything, but down on this, they got it dangling there. I gotta replace all that because I can smell the gas from it. Now, as you can tell, it's not the original seat, but it works. I gotta clean off the gauges, see which one of them work, what does and doesn't work there. This has got so much slop in it. I mean, it's still, it needs a new exhaust manifold gasket. Also came with a homemade, I'm gonna say a heavy duty boom pole and a spray rig. Now I don't have all the pieces to the spray rig, but the guy I got it from said he'll bring them as soon as he can get to them. It's inside this box truck he's got them in. Right now he's got all of his furniture out of his house in there. But yeah, she's rough, but this ain't a lot worse. Now, not 100%, but I'm thinking this might be a 62 2010. Now, I don't know. Were the early 2010s like this, or or all the 2010s like the other ones I've seen, just all flat up here? Or is this like a little 2010 utility? Because I think they made a 2010 row crop and I think a 2010 utility, I think. Someone let me know if I'm right or wrong, and I'd appreciate that. But yeah, it's just sad. Oh, gotta get a new, it's like starter cable. I was caked together. I was told motor was rebuilt about 5 or 6 years ago. It's just that I don't like being outside helped it none. I'm gonna replace the toolbox because I got one I've had for a while sitting around. Don't know if I'll keep it there or not, because if I get a loader that's gonna be in the way probably. I might put one on top of the fender. Yeah, I'm thinking this might be a little utility 2010, not the bigger ones. I'm not worried about it, but you know. And of course, I like it where the seat can go a lot further back. But the problem is, she's stuck. I've tried to move it, and she's froze. So I gotta take that off and clean it up before I can actually get on the tractor again. The guy was nice enough to load it and move it for me, because even he knew the seat was kind of not in the right position for me, my size. So that one I got to finish up and getting that all that extra floor that came with that cab off and put the step on it. And this one I need to just take the seat off and take it apart and just clean all the debris and everything out of it and make sure everything works. I could do this fairly easy because I just gotta clean up the workshop a little bit. We're gonna have my workbench back temporarily. We got so much stuff crammed in that workshop, I can't work in it right now. And that shed's almost full, so I can't put a whole lot in it either. And that's mainly, most of that's gonna be sold though if I can, because a lot of my grandmother's old furniture. But yeah, I figured I'd do a little video on what replaced their 5105. Like I said, I need to get gas because Mom can't be around the diesel fumes, and I want to make sure she stays around and nothing interferes with COPD or anything. But and I've already started looking for a few pieces of sheet metal because you can see the grill is not good and the hood is pretty broached. I know there's a guy that's got a 2010 for a parts tractor, but I'd like to buy the whole thing, but I don't think he will. Really need a new one of those because this is shot. Now I'll keep these pieces if I can. Now it's missing that. Now I'd like to find that little door. I know I'm supposed to have one there. There's spots where you can bolt into. Now I don't know what that's supposed to do. That's a choke. I'm thinking that used to be a cigarette lighter. I think. There's one gauge on here I wish this had. The fuel gauge. As you can tell, someone has sprayed over the bowls for pressure, and I can't think of what the other one was. The oil pressure light is covered up. And everything don't. As you can tell, oh, it moves. I need to find some bolts. Now working this. Now, if anyone out there, I'm going to put it out there. If anyone out there is willing to, would like to help out, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to do all that, but if anyone wants to help and is able to, if anyone's got any of these parts sitting around, they want someone to take, get out, or if anyone knows anyone that has anything to work with this or that, whether it be gauges or anything, if you got those sitting around, you just want them go to someone for good use, let me know. I'd be very appreciative of it right now. Anything that saves me a little time, a little money to go into more important areas. For example, for me, it'd be the house. But I figured I'd go ahead and get the tractors. I know I got to get loaders. Now I know I can rig up a loader for this one, but I want to find the actual loader that goes on this one because there's not many aftermarkets out there for a 2010 that's used. I found one model, and I can't remember where it's at, but for this one, it needs a John Deere 35 loader, if I can find one. And that one needs an Allis-Chalmers 500, but I didn't find an old Corker, or I think that's how you pronounce it, a Corker 500 loader that will fit that. And I found a couple of others, but they're not close enough. But if they're still around whenever I take care of a few other things, because I'm going to get Mama a new bed for Christmas if I can, new power bed, because hers just stopped working. Get her a new bed for Christmas. After that, I'll see if I can't get that dump truck. If I can't get the dump truck, I'm going to at least try to go get a loader for at least the Allis-Chalmers. But I got to get that trailer empty first. Because it's Sunday, day of rest, I ain't going to do a whole lot. And they're calling for a 100% chance of rain today. I love this truck. I love all my truck, both my trucks actually. But yeah, I'd still like to have one of them with a 454, just for the towing capacity. Because if I was to need to go with a tractor, in the future, to move some logs or something, neither one of these trucks will be able to pull a trailer with Alice Chalmers on it, because both this and the white truck maxed out at 9,000 pounds for towing. Trying to sit you in here where we get out of this sprinkling rain. Yeah. But yeah, I know there's a furniture place in Puryear, Tennessee that I can probably get a power bed for Mom. And I'm going to get her a smaller one, because the one she's got is just a little bit big. And with her wanting to have it set up in the living room for the future, because she knows that's the best place for it because of her getting older. So bed's going to be going in the living room. It's going to be a twin size. Surprise her with that for Christmas. Maybe a late Christmas present, maybe a Christmas present. I still got to put up the tree. May have to get one of the small ones, because we always have a small one or a big one, depending on how the living situation is. When we first moved here, we got a decent size, good size, about a 7-foot tree. But right now, the way it's in the house is, we need to just get one of those old ones that goes on our little table right now. I think I got one around here somewhere. Anyways, I don't want to bore y'all too much with me talking. I know some of you like it, and I want to say right now, I want to thank you all for the new subscribers. I'm still climbing slowly. I know that what's hurting me is not putting out videos, and I apologize for that. But to me, other things come first before YouTube, like family. Okay, my mom was in the hospital for a little while. And after she got out, my uncle went in the hospital. And they sent him to Jackson General for, I think, a couple of days. And he's doing better. He's back home. He come to find out, they've said he may have had a slight stroke at one time or another. So, and I kind of keep an eye on him and my mom. So, at least my mom's are here, but my uncle, he's in Huntington, and staying with my cousin. And I need to go check on my aunt, because they transferred her a few months ago to a different nursing home. And I haven't seen her yet, and I kind of feel bad about that. I've been trying to get a few things done here. I need to remember, family comes first before anything else. So if I have to, YouTube videos do come on the back burner for me right now. Family comes first, then things in the house come after that. And anything that's outside I can do for YouTube, that unfortunately comes last. But I've sold about 3 loads of wood so far, maybe my 4th. I'm hoping to get all this old firewood gone, or at least most of it gone this winter. If I can get those two, I'm gonna show you here. If I can get those 2 truck bed liners emptied, that'd be a good little bit. Unfortunately, that one bed liner's got dirt in it, as long as other things, so It's not as full as I'd like hope with firewood. But if I can get those two empty right now, that'd be a big start. I gotta get my log splitter out and see how it's doing. If I have to, I definitely need to get that out. If the weather stays nice like they're calling for next week, even if it's going to be in the mid to upper 40s, may uncover that motor and just see if it'll start at least. I don't know if you can see it, but it's... use my finger. Sorry, y'all. It's right there, the log splitter. I gotta get it out of there because the blackbirds are trying to take it over. In a way, I'm kind of glad I saw that bigger John Deere, but I do miss it because of the loader on it. But right now, the money for me, it's helping out with things around here. And I'll be getting Mama a Christmas gift. But I'm still holding some back because I know taxes will be coming up soon. Ugh. Yeah, I'm going to be paying my tax. I got to because of being on YouTube now. Because I haven't been making enough to really, in the past few years, to technically... Man, what I did is just a little work here and there to help someone out. Didn't really charge them anything for it. And I mean, yeah, I mowed my cousin's yard last year. But that's only what, $60 every time I mowed it. I only mowed it a handful of times. So I'm doing what I can with what I got. It's a struggle. I know I got people that follow me on YouTube, but also found me on Facebook, and I appreciate y'all for finding me there. I'm also on Instagram, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep Instagram for too long. Cause yeah, Instagram's nice and everything. I don't know. Instagram is part of Facebook, so I don't know if I really need two things that's pretty much the same thing. To me, it don't really make any sense. But there's some friends I got on Instagram that don't have Facebook. And I don't really want to lose touch with them, but at the same time, Instagram is just another version of Facebook. It just don't have a marketplace, basically. You meet there's interesting people on it. Some of them are, but I've had Instagram for a few years now, but I'm just at the point where I don't. It's just taking up space on my phone. So I may stick with Facebook and get rid of Instagram right now. Because like I said, I only post once right while on Instagram, and it does, as soon as I post on there, it automatically puts that same post on Facebook, because they're owned by the same company and everything. They're linked together, so probably shouldn't be mentioning them too much, because that might hurt me also right now. But I don't know. I know you can get demonetized for music playing in the background, but I don't know about talking about like social media place. I don't know if you hopefully not, but if I do, I'm sorry. Anyways, I'm gonna get off here. This is already about 30 minutes long, and yeah, like I said before, if someone wants to help me out with like any parts or anything that they might have, like you work on this 2010 or the D17, and they like for get out of their way and someone to put to good use, let me know, and so probably go to good use any kind of equipment or anything. If you're local, I'd be willing to pick it up. It's gotta be at least in West Tennessee or up there in the edge of Kentucky, because from where I'm at, the furthest I've been in Kentucky is maybe Paducah. But I gotta be careful when out of state, because I don't get tags on my trailers. In Tennessee, you don't have to have them, but if you go out of state, you're technically supposed to have them. But none of my trailers came with a title or anything where I could do that with them. So I gotta eventually break down and get rid of these trailers and get one I can register. Now, if I decide to go out of state to get something, I won't be taking a chance of getting a ticket for not having a trailer registered. I know that some states you gotta have your trailer registered if you're out of state. If you stay within your state in Tennessee, you don't need tags on a utility trailer. But I think Kentucky, they recommend it, and I think Illinois, because I've been to Illinois, and luckily I was able to drive that back home. Okay, I miss those old 2 trucks I had. I actually may go into detail, and if y'all would like to go into detail about some of the vehicles I've owned in the past, or the vehicles that my dad, my mom, and me total have owned in the past, let me know. I can give you details on some of them. Some of them I can't remember very good, but I can tell you about some of them. Right now, I'm already up. This is technically these are the first two. These two and that last tractor, the first tractors I've actually owned that were technically mine and mine alone. The first Alice Chalmers we had was my dad's. Then when we came here, we had the what was it? Oh, the 8N Ford that my dad got when we moved here. In fact, I wish I had one of those again. I know an 8N, if I can find a good old 8N Ford that's been sitting out in the field for a fair price, that'd be a good project to work on when I got downtime. Because I'd love to have another 8N Ford again. Even if it does light work. I left a comment on IP Farms, one of his posts on either Instagram or Facebook, and told him because he was at one of his friends that has all 4 tractors. I was telling him I'd love to be able to find another 8N Ford, and maybe along with it, get all the equipment that goes along with it, like that's made by the Dearborn company from back then. Get all Dearborn equipment to go with the little 8N Ford, where it'd be kind of a neat little thing to have. If things turn out, I pray turn out good, I might be able to get another 8N Ford and start doing that. I'm always thinking positive, hoping for the best. But like I said, if y'all want to hear a video, I have a video of me talking about the trucks and cars we've owned in the past, some of the old equipment we've owned. There's a few stories my dad's that I fairly remember that my dad told me over the years. Some of them not really very proper to talk about, because there's a couple funny stories about my uncle that I know they're funny because there's things that happen by accident. I can tell you a few little stories about that. If y'all want to hear some stories, they're probably kind of short stories, and each one might get their own video if that sounds good to you. Maybe I can have a little setting in the workshop, or I'm sitting at the workbench and telling the stories. But anyways, I'm gonna get off here because I know this is getting long. It's gonna take a little while to upload already. It's a Sunday. So I hope everyone enjoys this video. Please like, share, comment. And like I said, if you want to send something to me, because it is Christmas, someone can, if you want to send presents, I'm all for it. I think anyone will be up for Christmas presents during the holidays. Or even if you want to send a Christmas card, that'd be just as good. If y'all want to send one, I might be willing to put my address out there long enough to do that for the holiday season. But as soon as the holiday's over, I'll take the address down. Because I haven't had a chance to go get a P.O. box set up. But I figured during the holiday season, it wouldn't hurt to put my address out there for if someone wanted to send a holiday card, or Christmas card as I prefer to call it, because it's the only time you really send out a card is birthday or Christmas. It's that time of year, so I'm going to post my address up for that. But like I said before, and I've said this before in previous videos, this is a private property, so you can't, it's really one way in, one way out where I live. So if you want to come by or something right now, because of my mom's health, I'm not going to. If she gets better and they get the house cleaned up good and everything, might later be one to take a few people coming by and saying hi. But right now, the only thing I'm gonna put the address up there for is for Christmas cards or even thank you cards or anything, because I've seen where some people get fan mail, and I figured right now would be a good time if someone wanted to send fan mail. It would be all right for Christmas. That'd probably be the only times I put my address up is for Christmas and maybe around my birthday. That'd be about the only times I probably put the address up where I live. But like I said, it's just to send something in the mail if you want to. If you're coming through and there's something, well, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to happen, but right now, if you want to send thank you cards, Christmas cards, or anything like that, because of the holidays, I'll post my address up here soon after I upload this. But anyways, just in case I don't get to make a video till after Christmas is over, I want to go ahead and say Merry Christmas to everyone out there, and I hope it's been a great year for everyone, and hopefully the new year, because it's just around the corner, is going to be a fresh start for a lot of people. And let me turn you around a little bit. Yeah, dirty window. Oh, look, there's the neighbor's cows. Sorry about the dirty window. Dirty windshield. I like how he's got that grain bin to put stuff in over there. Anyways, y'all have a great week, and Merry Christmas early. Talk to y'all soon. Thank you for watching.